Sucker on the beat. Let's go.
Yeah. Nah, for real. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again.
Let's go.
For niggas checking in, they better bow down to the fucking greatest. I'm the greatest. Nigga. Look, mama, your son done made it. Bow down to the fucking greatest. Watch me work, y'all here to witness greatness. The niggas checking in, they better check again. The effing in, come with a switch. I dare you talk again like fuck it. Push the wrong button and I'ma up it. Got a box full of old drug money. I never touch it. I really brag about the shit that I wear, but it do be something like, this is not a Kango hat, it's a Prada bucket. I'm still searching for a good sale. The AV costs about 12. The shit always come back around. Give me a good pill, all it takes is the right fiend. I change a nigga life, these niggas front, they ain't got no hustle, something ain't right. The same race, they still stuck in the back, I done lapped them twice. If it's up my bitch to bring my pipe, no matter if I'm wrong or right. I sing to her like Barry White, for real. On the B, I know my baby is sting, something like Glenn Rice. Shooter. One time for the Hooters, talking Queens, if they ain't mentioning me, then these niggas stupid. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better bow down to the fucking greatest. I'm the greatest. Nigga. Look, mama, your son done made it. Bow down to the fucking greatest. Watch me work, y'all here to witness greatness. The nigga that you thinking is him, Hey man, they like that. If the Tigers take your chain, can get your ice back. Believe me, I'm rolling with E-Weeds with them black things. Look like controllers not playing P3 for the wrong reasons. You'll be famous up on the TV though. Channel 1 News, I'm talking Rocco Fatuccio. Puta maricón, don't be a stupido. Pull him in his casa. I took his dinero and got his bully too. It's NY. Y'all welcome to see the bad guy. Meet me at the Plaza Hotel. Got jobs for all of y'all. Damn if I'm out here starving and can't eat. Or the show black. My name Top, or pleased to meet you. Send a bag on to terrorize niggas like Clarence Preacher. Through my process, never forgot what got me $1. Black and white, I was serving 8 balls on my corner pocket. You talk tough, but I still see it.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
If you ain't no Knicks fan, get the hell out of here. If y'all ain't no Knicks fans, don't come over here fucking up the vibe this morning. For everybody that's in the building, I say shout it out. Don't fuck up this great vibe this morning. We got Mount Vernon in the building. We got Wax AP up in the building. Whoever else coming out on the side, come out and say hello. Matter of fact, when you come out, I want you to say, let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Y'all didn't think it would happen. Y'all didn't think it would happen. Shout out to my man DMW Shots. He acting like he sleep now. Him not sleep. Him not sleep. He talking about, yo, Dice, you see the score? Yeah, I see the score. I seen we was down a little something. We was going through a little razzle-dazzle. But that shit don't mean nothing when it comes to being a Knickerbocker. Go ahead and share it live. Tell everybody I'm up. My nerves feeling so good, I ain't even want to go to sleep. I said, yo, you know what? I'm going to be thinking about the Knicks till I go to sleep. I said, I'm going to go up there and go live and see who is up there so I could fuck with them tonight. I said, I want to know who is up tonight, and I hope they Knicks fans. Because if they ain't Knicks fans, they not going to like this show right here. Y'all see all that hate niggas had? Yo, son, they going to lose. Oh, the Knicks is trash. They're going to break your heart. They ain't breaking my heart. They ain't breaking my heart. They got me feeling ecstatic. They got me feeling ecstatic. I know y'all coming up. Don't get scared. Come out. It's a New York Knicks day. It's a great day for the Knicks. It's a great day for the Knicks. Great day for the Knicks. Bronson, take my hat off to him, man. Taking my hat off to Bronson, man. And Devasini, whatever his name is, the Italian stallion, nigga shooting like he was born to play ball in St. John's Park, man. The Knicks defense tonight was incredible. They defense tonight, I don't care what nobody say. If you didn't check out that Knicks defense tonight, you had to have your hands like this in front of your eyes. Your hands had to be in front of your eyes. You probably couldn't have said nothing. If you didn't see that Knicks game tonight, oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. And Indiana, shout out to the Indiana Pacers. Them niggas, I'm sweeping them. We trying to sweep them. I had a vindictive I've been vindictive. Yo, let me tell you something about the Indiana Pacers. It's been fuck the Indiana Pacers since 1995 with Reggie Miller. It's been fuck the Indiana Pacers. And my man used to play for the Indiana Pacers. Shout out to my man Mel Mel. Y'all know him as Jamal Tinsley. Nostrand Avenue and Gates finest, you dig? Y'all know him as Jamal Tinsley. We know him as Mel Mel. Shout out to Jamal, you dig what I'm saying? Little Mel Mel. Unfortunately, when his mom's passed away, that shit took a little toll on him. He went across leagues to the CBA league. But he still be in the hood. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Stephon Marbury. Shout out to Sebastian Teflier. Shout out to one of my little basketball rivals, Felipe Lopez. I used to bust his ass. Yeah, I used to bust his ass. Somebody shared this live with him. Hit him on his DM. Say, you know the nigga named Dice? He gonna go. Yeah, I know that nigga. That nigga get busy in that court. I still can play a little basketball. I ain't how I used to be, but I still can do it. Just like a motherfucking Buick. I need a moment of silence. Y'all see I got that DCEP symbol up. Rest in peace to my man Rock, to my man Shockwave, you dig? DCEP finest. You dig what I'm saying? Founder of this shit. Rest in peace to him, man. Mr. Dallas Penn, you dig? Everybody in Brooklyn, y'all know him as Shockwave. We lost him yesterday. He gone, but he not forgotten. DCEP for life. Original pioneer. You know what I'm saying? And helped pave the way. Shout out to my man Barrage. Shout out to Big B. B hit me with the. Shout out to my man Barrage right here. He hit me with the information. Shout out to my man Barrage. Make sure he all right. He said he was going through a little something with his health. And now that I'm thinking about it, I told him, I said, sit your ass down and get you some motherfucking rest, man, because, yo, we older, man. Like, yo, I know we be feeling like we young and shit like that. Man, we old. Shout out to Wax AP, too. I seen that live you did about you and CC. Grown folks business. Grown folks fucking business. Shout out to you for that. Facts of life. Wax said something in his live earlier. When him and China was up there, he said, dudes just don't want people to grow up. They just want people to stay in that ignorant state of just destruction. People do not want to see people evolve. Calm down, Egypt. I know she got Down syndrome, y'all. Egypt, calm down. You'll wake up out the bed. You just go crazy. Yo, one more time. Calm down, man. Sit down. Relax. Yeah, you know she crazy, y'all. Pardon Egypt. She's happy, though. She was watching the Knicks game, too. When the Knicks won, I went crazy. She went crazy. But, you know, diehard Knicks. I'm about to get her Knicks collar or some shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? Because this is Knicks house over here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. You know, don't get it twisted. When it comes to Brooklyn, I'm going to always be a Brooklyn fan, but I got to understand where we come from. I grew up being a New York Knicks fan. From Earl of Pearl, Monroe, from Bernard, King. You dig what I'm saying? It's some real greats that went past that, man. From the Allen Houstons to the John Starkins to the Mark Jacksons to the Latrell Sprewells to the Anthony Masons. You know what I'm saying? To the Charles Oakleys. You know what I'm saying? We had a great team. To the BJs, to the Chris Childs. We had some great basketball players on the Carmelo Anthonys. But you know, my man Shaq, I see you in the building. Boy, let me tell you something. This YouTube shit is going crazy and crazy. I've been laughing. I've been enjoying myself. I've been seeing some great shows, y'all. I've been seeing some great shows. Some great shows. When they say digital, Hollywood at its finest, entertainment at its finest, I have laughed so hard these last 3 days. It's just incredible. I've laughed so hard these last 3 days, man. Certain things that I see, certain things that I hear, I just be shaking my head going, I told y'all, but y'all ain't believe me. Y'all said Big Dice was crazy. Remember that? They said Big Dice was crazy, and I always told you what my grandmother said. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had to take a sip of water for that. Just like my grandmother said, piece of ice, excuse me. She said, baby, if it don't come out in the wash, it'll come out in the rinse. I'm just sitting in the back and I'm watching and I'm paying attention to a lot of shows. That dirty sector is crazy. I ain't in no dirty sector. I don't care. I am not in no dirty sector. I ain't in no dog sector. I guess I'm just on YouTube. First of all, I'm just on YouTube. I'm just on YouTube. Word up. Because one thing I do know for sure, how to mind my fucking business. I notice a lot of shows are popping up now with recaps and doing shows over again. Nope. Minding my motherfucking business. If I see the show, I'm going to enjoy the show. If I watch the show, I'm going to enjoy the show. Sometimes I'll be watching shows a lot of people don't even know I'm right there. I just don't type in the chat. But the shows that I've been seeing this week and the buffoonery that I've been seeing this week. Word up. And to Ghostface Damon, oh my God. That nigga there, you know I know who it is, Chase Milano. I know it's you. I know it's you. But like I said, everything I always told myself a long time ago, God gonna protect me. Certain shit just not gonna get pulled over my eyes. There's so many Ghostface characters now. It's Ghostface this and Ghostface that, Ghostface this and Ghostface that. They even got a Damon number 3. They got a Damon the 3rd. If this is not insanity, please somebody find a definition, because this is insanity. But one thing I am flattered, because at least they chose my mama's name. They love that name. They love it. It's not Damon, y'all. It's Damon. It's like French. On my birth certificate, there's a hyphen over my A. Oh, they already. He said to go. You know what, Mount Vernon, you might see, you know what, that might be true. The Ghostface Dice might be next. This shit is crazy. For real, because it's like a clan of them. It's so many of them shits now. Like, God damn, like, where the fuck these shits be coming from? But, and Ghostface Demon, that's what's the name? That's Green Eyes. I don't care what nobody say. That's Green Eyes. Ghostface Demon is Green Eyes. I tell people, patterns, they just get disguised, but they never change. If I watch a couple of the people with these fake names, if I watch them and watch how they chat and watch how they type, I can tell you, give it a couple of days, I can tell you who everybody is. That's a fact. I can tell you if you just let me pay attention, if I could just sit back and watch and be like this. I can tell you exactly who everything is. Mount Vernon said Ghostface Dice is next. I doubt it. I guess they tired of that name. They so tired of my name, they switched it. They tired of Dice. That's why he came out with the Ghostface Damon. But that ain't nothing but confused admiration. That's why that shit don't make me do nothing but laugh. Because number one, if you got to go behind somebody else's avatar or somebody else's name to say how you feel about somebody, you're just vagina cakes. You are syrup. You are French toast extra sweet. You are softer than toilet paper and water. That's a fact. All the motherfuckers behind them avatars need to be swallowed. All of y'all. All of y'all need to be swallowed. Whoever has an avatar saying my name, you need to be swallowed. Uh-oh. They said the missing link live. Hey, Big Dice and everyone, having fun? You find out if you a real page or you just up here going crazy. Uh-oh. The missing link live, that's really a page. Salute, missing link. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for pulling up. I thought that was just a crazy page that was made up. You know what I'm saying? That's really a real page. My fault. Shout out to my man right there, the Missing Link Live. Yeah, we over here chilling. You're now in the grouping setting of Team Guardian, the place where adults hang out and grown-ups hang out. I just did a live because I'm so happy about these New York Knicks. I hope you're a New York Knicks fan. Missing Link Live, we got a problem over here. We will put people in timeout for 10 seconds. We do 10 seconds in 1 minute over here. So I hope you're a Knicks fan. I hope you came over here because you saw that Knicks up there. Yo, Shaq, you better be a Knicks fan too, son. Because this the Knicks fan night. Because I'm not going to front, y'all. When I was watching that game, I got real cocky. In the first period, we up like 38-14. Like 38-39-14. Shout out to my man DMW Shots. Shots text me on some. You see that score? That score is dropping. They're getting closer and closer. But I kept my faith. It took a long time for it to happen, but I knew these nights I prayed the Knicks would win one. Yeah, that's a fact. My man said, yo, we interview all kinds of people every day. Every season, we interview all kinds of people every weekday. You got aliens over there too, beloved? Now, if you got some aliens over there, I'm trying to get some of that. I am trying to get some of that because I said I wanted to be the first one on YouTube to interview an alien. I'm dead ass serious, y'all. I want to, I know y'all think I be going crazy. You would never know. We could be having one of these podcast content creators could be a reptilian. One of these podcast content creators could be an alien. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Talking about ain't no aliens and shit like that. If y'all just seen, if anybody just paid attention to what just happened over LaGuardia Airport, did anybody find out did you see what just happened just now over LaGuardia Airport? And first of all, it's too many recordings. See, the reason why it's different than it was back in the days, let me tell y'all something. Back in the days, they didn't have cell phones. Back in the days, they didn't have these devices that we could just pick it up and start recording. We can take pictures immediately. See, back in the days, you had to take a picture, then you had to take it into a dark room, then you had to print up the picture and all that. So by the time all that's done, stuff could be erased. Stuff can be just vanished. But now that we got these cell phones, if you pay attention what they're doing in New Mexico, there's so many sightings of UFOs in New Mexico right now. It's incredible. Yo, we got to get over there and check that out then, man. We gonna get over to the Missing Link, man. Matter of fact, let me put my man up there. Let me put him up in there for y'all can go over there and subscribe to my man. Let me go ahead and put that up in the chat right quick. My man said they doing, hold on, because I need to see that. I'm pulling up for that. When you see Big Dice in the plan, it's my man Link right there in the chat, y'all. Make sure y'all get over there and subscribe because he said we are interviewing a girl that someone said she is an alien tomorrow called Blue Crystalline Phoenix. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need to go see that. So if anybody else is interested in this watching now or may watch come up in a little while or may watch a replay, I know I usually don't go live this late, but the Knicks had me feeling really, really good tonight. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do a quick live before I take Egypt outside for the last time for the night. I wanted to see how many people. I don't know where my man FTC Vice is at. FTC Vice was watching the game earlier. He might have fell asleep. He might be asleep. Him and DMW Shots. I was looking for them to pop up. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for them to pop up. DMW Shots, he's a Brooklyn Nets fan. Unfortunately, we didn't even get to the finals. My man FTC Vice, he's a Golden State Warrior fan. They didn't get to the finals either. But guess who did get to the finals? And guess who is getting past the first round? What rhymes with flicks? New York Knicks. That's what rhymes with flicks. New York Knicks. But I am thinking about it. It seemed like every time we try to go to Indiana, if we go to Indiana Pacers or we go to Chicago Bulls or we go to Miami Heat, because you know the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks, we've been rivals for years. We've been rivals since the Alonzo Mourning, Patrick Ewing era, since the Tim Hardaway era. That's a fact, Mr. Link. I ain't know that it was actually a really challenge. You know, sometimes, I know you probably go through it over there too. Sometimes we go through the trolling. Trolls just pop up every now and then. We didn't know who it was, but I'm glad you did pop up. That's a fact. Like I said, I'm interested in everything. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't no craziness, as long as it ain't disrespecting nobody, nah, we don't do that over here. We love everybody. Ain't no such thing as color over here. We do integrity, morale, and character. You got good integrity, you got good morale, you got good character. You're more than welcome over here. You're more than welcome over here. And if you get a chance, go to my catalog. I got some great interviews up here. So I'm talking about some great interviews. Matter of fact, the personal consultant to Ralph Lauren, if you go check out the Low Life interview I got, that's my man Rack Low, good friend of mine, is the personal consultant to Ralph Lauren right now. Not bad for a cat from St. John's. Not bad for a cat from Brooklyn. Not bad for a cat from Brooklyn at all. And shout out to the Low Lifes, to the official Low Lifes, 2 L's up. I'm talking about the Low Lifes. I don't know about all that other shit. I'm talking about the Low Lifes. You know who you are. All that goofy off-brand shit that be running behind the Low Lifes, fuck them all. But when it comes to the Low Lifes, the official Low Lifes, 2 L's up, y'all know who y'all are. It's going to be always love. Always going to be love. Word up. And I will be there tomorrow, Missing Link, at 3 o'clock. Anybody else in here, if y'all into, you know, I'm into aliens and shit like that. I did a show when I first got on YouTube last year, saying if aliens, if UFOs was real, did they exist? And everybody joked and everybody laughed and everybody played. But then about 4 months later, y'all see what happened in Las Vegas, California. And you notice that family, ain't nobody found that family yet. Ain't nobody found that family yet. There was a family that called the motherfucking police and said they had an alien in their motherfucking backyard. The crazier part about it is when the police were on the way to the house, to the home, they saw what appeared to be actually a spacecraft hurling down towards the area, heard the explosion and everything. My man said he said we interviewed Corey Gould, if I'm saying that right, from the secret space programs a few years ago. See, my pops was a Navy SEAL. My pops was a Navy SEAL. So certain things he used to talk to me about, I used to think it was because he was drinking. I ain't gonna front. I said, that's that wild Irish wine. This nigga's drunk. But come to find out, everything, the majority of the things that he was talking about to me had some relevance to it. If it wasn't for him, I would have never bought the book called Behold the Pale White Horse. If you can find somebody that has that book, it's a good book to read. I don't think that they're actually printing that book anymore, but it's a great book. It's a great book. It's called Behold the Pale White Horse by William C. Cooper. Some real deep things inside that book. You know, they said hidden wars for, what is it? Silent wars. What is it? Silent wars. Oh, silent weapons for hidden wars. Things like alcoholism, drugs, religion, silent weapons for hidden wars. That's some deep shit. That's some deep shit. Facts of life. See that? He said, my man, see that? He know he cool over here. He said, we all about love. We don't tolerate people hating on others in the chat. That's a fact. You will barely see. If you see a troll over here, bro, it'll be by mistake. Or it'll be a troll that purposely just came here to troll. And then the first thing happens when we start seeing the troll or the disrespecting of each other in here, blah. See, we'll give you a fair shot. We'll give you a leg shot at first. Might give you a little 300 seconds, like a little 5 minutes, a little 10 minutes to get your mind together, to make sure you're all right. If you're getting a little bit too crazy, we'll hit you with 86,000, 24 hours. You got 24 hours to decide whether you're going to come back and act accordingly. Hey, Miss Mimi. Hey, Miss Mimi, I see you up here. I see you up here chilling with us. Mimi, I put the link in right here. Shout out to my man right there that came over today. He call himself the Missing Link live podcast, Miss Mimi. I just put the link in there again. Tomorrow he doing an alien interview tomorrow. I got to be over there. He said we're interviewing a girl that someone said she is an alien tomorrow called Blue Crystalline. Phoenix, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going over there to check that out because that sounds kind of interesting to me. My man said, I'm a Toronto's fan. Uh-oh. He almost got 10 seconds, but it's the first time he came here, y'all. We ain't going to do that to him. We ain't going to do that to him. We ain't been going an hour. We've been going a little over 30 minutes, so I don't want to seem like, we ain't going to start. We ain't going to do that. We're not going to do that to him. But Miss Mimi is from Canada. So, Miss Mimi might be cool with him because, Toronto. Oh, she said, I know Jesse. She said, I know him. She said, I know him, Dice. See, I said that. I said they might be cool because Miss Mimi says she stays in Canada. And when he said Toronto, but the Toronto Raptors, I can't fuck with them. I ain't going to lie. Toronto, I don't even, who made they design? Can I ask y'all a question? Mimi, that's my man named Jess. Jess and Mimi, let me ask y'all a question. Who was the people that was behind making the Toronto Raptors design? That's the only thing they can think about? Some leaves? That's the only thing they can think about, some leaves and dinosaurs? I think dinosaurs too exist. No, honestly, see, y'all think I'm crazy. Y'all think I know, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I really think dinosaurs do exist. Miss Mimi, I really think dinosaurs do exist. Yep. I do. See, you got to think about this. A hippopotamus is a descendant of a dinosaur. An alligator is a descendant of a dinosaur. Think about that. An alligator and a hippopotamus are descendants of dinosaurs. Facts. You know why I think they act? See, first of all, I just noticed that they just said, and I think it's in Japan, it's some type of Japanese island or something like that, some type of island, some Konomoto or Kononomoto, some shit like that. They just said that they just found rare species of animals that they didn't even know exist. You know where I think all them dinosaurs is at? Antarctica. That's a fact, Mount Vernon. Turtles, that's a fact. Turtles are dinosaurs too. Have you ever been to an aquarium? Anybody in here ever been to an aquarium? We went to the Boston Aquarium. All jokes aside, it was a turtle in there that looked the size of a Volkswagen Rabbit. It was a turtle in there the size of a fucking car. Think about that. A Volkswagen. I said it was a turtle that looked like the size of a Volkswagen Rabbit. No, not a rabbit, a Volkswagen Bug. Mimi said, I like to shove it down your throat style. Man just said, not too many times, Mimi. I've only been there a few times. Listening to people hating on others is not my cup of tea. You know what? I already like you, my man. I already like you, Jess. Because tell you the truth, this little area that we are in over here, whew, man, all you're going to hear in the majority, if it's 10 podcasts you're listening to, 8 of them going to be about people talking about other people. I've never understood that shit. Don't get it twisted now. Me, I will open my mouth if you say my name. Say my name, I'm coming. I'm going to get you back. Yeah, I do that. But now I've been learning to ignore that bullshit too, because ignorance is a bliss. And my thing is, two clowns from a distance, you'll never know which one is the clown, which one is a better clown. They're both clowns. Word up. My man said, listening to people hating on each other is not his style, and I respect that. That's a damn shame. Over here, they're trying to give people reasons why they should continue to just, in the terms of YouTube, shoot at each other. Word up. Egypt, sit down. They want to give people reasons to try to disrespect each other, to hurt each other. What's that new word they said? To dox each other. That's some of the weirdest shit I've ever experienced in my life. See, me personally, I can't knock nobody for how they feel. And then again, we can't really put judgment on people unless we know the whole situation in totality. Now, if you know the whole situation in totality, you can judge, but only in the form of yourself. You can only judge a situation that's going to be beneficial or detriment to yourself. That's the only reason why you have the right to judge. You don't have the right to judge because you may be better than someone. You may not act like someone. You may have a different moral compass, but you do have the right to judge a situation and a person or people, especially if it comes to the fact of you interacting with them. Now, I got to agree with that. You do not, if you see somebody that's always running up in the store, robbing, you see somebody that's always stealing, you see somebody that's always purposely waking up to do something wrong and evil, you have the right to judge that person for your sanity, your freedom, your safety. Hell yeah, you got the right to judge that person. Just judging somebody, you ain't supposed to do that. But somebody that's in your circumference, somebody that you supposed, might be around you, your family, your friends, shit, that goes for a co-worker, somebody that lives in your neighborhood, somebody that lives in your building. Motherfucker ain't right. Motherfucker ain't right. And now all this stuff that's going on YouTube with certain things unfolding, this one saying that one about this one, this one saying that one about that one, this one saying that one about that one. That shit been going on. That shit been going on. See, if people had the confidence of God, the Most High, if people had the confidence of God, they would not just try to strategize to weaponize their platforms. I watch a lot of these people that cannot be on a platform by themselves. They have to always say, well, I'm dropping the link. I'm dropping the link. They don't care if they got somebody that comes up on the stage that's going to say something informative, uplifting. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about none of that. As long as there's somebody up there other than themselves. And that's dangerous. Mimi said, well, about 5 times for sure in the last 2 years. I guess that fits in a few times. Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. But I'm the only one that's a Knicks fan in here. Me and Mount Vernon. Nobody else is a Knicks fan in here tonight? Seriously? Anybody else? Polo the Bear, I see you in the building. Yes. I just see that's a diehard Knicks fan. He said, I love my Knicks. We not fucking with the Nuggets. Not yet, Playboy. We going all the way. We're going all the way. My man Super's in the building. You heard what he said. Knicks, 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 Knicks. Yo, Super, you was at work tonight? I know you was going crazy if you was listening to the game at work because I was watching this shit about to go crazy. Yo, let me tell you something. Egypt was right here on the floor asleep. I'm in the living room. I just screamed, yes! After they hit that 3-point shot and went up by 3, Egypt jumped up biting at the air. Egypt jumped up biting at the air. I said, damn, I done fucked up and woke up out of sleep. Like right now, she's sitting there just looking at me like, nigga, if you scream one time, I'm gonna bite the shit out you. You good? She's sitting there like, Dice, if you scream one time, I'm gonna bite the shit out you. I swear to God, I scared her out of her sleep, y'all. I ain't gonna front. When it was, I think it was 107 to 110, and then we hit that 3-pointer play, I just jumped up and screamed, yeah! She just jumped up barking, rah, 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 trying to bite. I'm like, yo, chill, my fault. Mimi said there's no hate at Paul's people, pipe it up a bit at times, but at least it's not hypocrisy. What needs to be said is said out. You know what? And I respect that. Like she said, what needs to be said is said out loud. At least they're not going to hide behind nobody avatar and lie. At least they're not going to just appear to be somebody else and try to start some trouble. See, me, that's why I say people are evil. There's some wicked, evil people. Wicked, evil people. Where I come from, I'm not going to do nothing and put it on nobody else. I'm not going to do nothing and put it on nobody else. That's sucker shit where I come from. Especially if you're supposed to be outside. I ain't going to be hiding behind nobody else when I got something to say. That's sucker shit. But then again, a lot of these niggas is suckers. Word up. Word up. He said hard hit that top of the key. And then that young boy from Game 5 that came down from Philadelphia, I forgot his name with the long dreads. This nigga comes down. We up by 3. He comes down and pulls a 3-pointer shot from the Knicks, from the K on the Knicks, and that shit goes straight in. I wanted to shoot my television. Word up. My man said, Mimi, I was at a location today, laughed my ass off, but no, she's not changing. I mean, literally, she's going to keep the same clothes on every day. This nigga here is crazy. He said she's not even going to change. She said, Super, how about your colleague? Do they smell better today? Damn. Yo, Super, what? All right, this is what it is. You know what you need to do, Super? And you will get your blessings from God. The next time you get around your colleague that's smelling like hot dog water, you got to pull them to the side. You said it's a girl. You got to pull it to the side and go, hey, girl. You got to hit it with that Lou Rawls voice, though. Hey, girl. How you doing? How you doing, girl? You know, I've seen this outfit that I thought, I seen this outfit that would look good on you. You gotta fuck up like that. I know you ain't gotta pay me back, baby. I'm gonna get you some perfume and some lipstick. No, 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 no. You gotta hit it like that, Super. You gotta hit it like that, Super. You know you gotta walk up on her and go, you'll never find a love like mine. Someone to hold you. You got to hit it like that, bro. You got to hit it like that, bro. The way I do. He said, bro, Knicks will still have to go through the Celtics and the Nuggets. Man, we good, son. The Celtics and the Nuggets. Yo, did you see? First of all, I don't think you seen what the Knicks just did to the Celtics before the playoffs. The Celtics not ready for us, man. I'm not trying to hear that what you're saying. The Knicks is going all the way to Disney World. Yeah, we going to Disney World this year. You're going to see Brunson right next to Minnie Mouse. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be standing up there with Goofy and all that shit. We're going to Walt Disney, man. We ain't stopping. We're not stopping. The Nuggets ain't shit. I'm lying. I ain't gonna front. The Nuggets do got a little squad on them, yo. I ain't gonna front. They got a little squad on them. But I believe. It's like the situation in penitentiary when the midget said, yo, he was gonna pay for the prostitute. She said, you got to have $300. So he went back and was gambling when everybody was, everybody was gambling when they was boxing. But if you remember the end of that movie, that little midget said, yo, baby, I got $300. She said, well, you got that money. Come on, baby. And the next thing you know, the screen was going off. What did you hear that prostitute screaming from under the daggone boxing ring? I believe.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? why it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Super need a check, y'all. Super crazy. He crazy. My man said he loved the Knicks and Wallies, but I ain't gonna front. Now that he said that to me, that's the only team that I think will give us a little stall is the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets. We getting past Indiana. Indiana is nothing. That's nothing. Indiana, we gonna run through them like some bad greens. You know, like a bad pack of collard greens that have been in the refrigerator about a week. Denver, they can't be beat. Don't get it twisted. We put that center on lock, we can beat them, y'all. See, that center, I forgot his name. He's very, very dangerous. That Russian is very, very dangerous. That Russian can play some ball, man. That nigga played defense. He got a jump shot from everywhere, and he got a three-pointer, and he got a crossover, man. Can't be playing with a man like that. What, he like 6'11"? Where is Derrick Rose at? Oh, he said he with the Grizzlies. Polo said they call him the Joker. Yeah, he get busy. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna take that from that. That cat get busy. You understand what I'm saying to you? He gets busy, and he's unselfish, and he know how to draw the double and the triple team, and know how to dish the rock out. See, that's what a great center can do. A great center know how to do that. For real, that used to be my thing. They got 2 and 3 people on me. You don't even see my little man cutting. I just come from behind the back with a bounce pass, yang, or something through the legs, yang, or something off the backboard. Yeah, I was something to look at one time or another. That's word to Danny Glover. You understand what I'm saying to you? But I got no fear. I really don't have no fear. I really have no fear, y'all. This time, I think this is the legacy. This is what we needed. Like they said, every 80 years, something miraculous happens. Yo, Grizz, salute, boy. He said every 80 years, something miraculous happens. You dig what I'm saying? You see the Epstein list? You see what's going on with Puff Daddy? I think this is going to be the year that the New York Knicks take the championship. Everybody down here was like, the Knicks is going to lose tonight. They said the Knicks is going to, if the Knicks lose tonight, they're definitely going to lose in game 7. Or if the Knicks lose tonight, they're going to have to go all the way back to the Garden to hope that we get the momentum. We ain't going back nowhere with them. Philadelphia done lost. 118, 115. I ain't know Rose retired. I ain't even know that. He said, I miss him. I love having him on the Knicks. It would have been so perfect to have D Rose on the Knicks and win that ring. Thibodeau, as the coach, would have been poetic. He said nothing happened with Epstein's list or P. Diddy. She said ain't nothing happened with Epstein's list or P. Diddy. Tell you the truth, I think all that came, yo, you know what? You notice how the Epstein list came out first, and then months later, Puff Crib was raided. That seems like a hell of a coincidence. Nerd, I see you in the building. Y'all ain't noticed that? I keep trying to tell y'all, the reason why Puff ain't in jail yet, because they looking for them tapes. That nigga got Puff. Puff probably got some real, like I said, if they had videotape of him with the King Charles' son, he's sitting up there dancing and his face is red. He with Kanye West and Pharrell. So if Puff got physical pictures of the King of England's son, Princess Diana's son, if he got pictures of him with clothes on, I'm ready to bet everything. He got pictures of him with clothes off, y'all. That's a fact. That motherfucking Da Vinciano, Da Vinci Chichi, what Dick? I call him D-Italian. That's what I call him, D-Italian. And Jalen Brunson. But I ain't gonna front. The other guys who won it for us tonight. What's the guy name? Oh, man. No, the Knicks. No, the Knicks. We done won tonight, brother. Ain't no series tied, brother. What's the other guy name, man? The light-skinned dude, man. He won it for us tonight, too, man. He was the one. He was the one that won it for us tonight, man. His effort, his defense, and his foul shots. He said that the other night when they lost that dreadful game, Game 5, he missed the two free throws that would have put them over the head. He said that shit, Hart, that's his name. That's his name, Hart. He said he was so devastated, y'all, he couldn't even sleep. What was it, McBride or Hart? Yo, Super, I'm trying not to give you 10 seconds, Super. I'm trying not to give you 10 seconds, Super. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. That's his name, Josh Hart. That's his name, Josh Hart. He got busy tonight. Anything, him in this series, if he wouldn't have been in this series, y'all, Bronson did his thing, man. Bronson did his thing. Don't get it twisted. But like Grizz and Polo the Bear said, Josh Hart, I take my hat off to him. I took it off already. So I take it off again. Josh got busy. Super, can I ask you a question? I know you be at work sometimes. Matter of fact, let me ask you this question first before I make myself look stupid. Wherever you work at, do they let you hold your do they mind y'all keeping on your headphones and stuff like that? Because I ain't gonna front. Some jobs, they don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't want your cell phones on the floor. They don't want you fiddling with your cell phones. See, I noticed some jobs like that don't want you fiddling with cell phones and stuff like that. They got something to hide. Because if you put a cell phone out in one of these plants down here pertaining to poultry, like beef, chicken, cows, your ass is fired. Why you ain't been watching the game, Super? You've been running around like James Brown. But I'm telling you, Super, the game tonight, he said, we can, but we don't follow the streams. We always go by the he said, we don't follow the streams where all they do is give a play-by-play. Oh, I got you. Grizz said, I got to watch TV. It works. Facts. Because let me tell you something. This game that the Knicks, I ain't going to front, though. I take my hat off to the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers, they didn't just turn over. They ain't just get beat. We beat the shit out of them niggas. We beat tonight. We out-rebounded them. We out-hustled them. We outsmarted them. Oh, yeah, Grizz said he worked in a group. Yo, Grizz, I did that for 2 years down here, too. I worked at this group home called P&R, Positive Reinforcement. I did that shit for 2 years. That was my favorite job, yo. This dude said, I don't have cable either. All I have is the internet now, but I got to get a new box now. Plus, I want a new router. Then I could bust a move. There you go. That's your 10 seconds right there. There you go. There you go. That's your 10 seconds. That statement right there got you 10 seconds. You know why that statement got you 10 seconds? Because of what Miss Mimi just said. Who the hell has cable nowadays? That's like somebody saying they got a house phone. I don't have cable. I have Wi-Fi. And I also load Fire Sticks with DirecTV. That's a fact. I got DirecTV on my Fire Stick. I ain't talking about that shit where you got to be jumping up, shaking the table and go. No, the same way it looks like on DirecTV with your remote control, that's how I set it up on mine. Mimi said he said he don't got new cable. You heard that? You're super. Even Miss Mimi laughing at you. And she in Canada. She said him say he don't have no cable. He doesn't have cable. Yeah, I just get an internet bill. And if I tell y'all what I was paying, I get a Wi-Fi bill. I was down here, the thing down here in North Carolina, we got Spectrum down here in North Carolina. Like in New York, y'all got Verizon and all that. We got Spectrum. I paid $20 every month for my Wi-Fi bill. And I got the fastest motherfucking upgrade they got. See, this is what it is. The #1 top speed internet plan down here with Spectrum is $89.99 a month. But because of my last name, I get grandfather's clause. See, before it was Spectrum, it was cable TV. It was Cablevision. Before it was Cablevision, it was Before it was Spectrum, it was Time Warner Television. Before it was Time Warner, it was Cablevision. Fortunately, my grandparents, they had it since it was Cablevision. So I get grandfather's clause. All I had to do was prove what my last name was, and they can't charge me no more than what they was charging my grandfather and them back in the days. What they was charging them back in the days was like $20 a month, like $18 and some change back in the days. That was a lot of money. They can't go a dime over $20. My man said, I got tired of YouTube for a while and I wanted to go back to TV. Laugh out loud. Polo Bear said $50, he get it all. But I want to know something. What y'all think is better? Fire Stick or cable? Yo, Egypt, what the hell is wrong with you? You all right? Yo, go sit down, man. You done went crazy. What y'all feel as though is better? Fire Stick or cable? I'm going with that Fire Stick. I'm going with that Fire Stick. The only thing that gets me upset about the Fire Stick is if you don't have no batteries. Because if that remote control go dead, I remember one time I lost my remote control for about 2 days. I almost went crazy. My cousin was like, yo, you know what you could do, right? I said, what's that? He said, go on the motherfucking, on your app. Go to the app store on your iPhone and get you another Fire Stick remote control. I said, how could I get a Fire Stick remote control? If you go to the app store and type in Fire Stick remote control, they got a Fire Stick remote control on the app store. All you got to do is line it up with your TV and synchronize it with a code. And everything you can do with your Fire Stick, you can do that shit right there in the comfort of your cell phone. I can't make this shit up. Whoever these alien was that came down here with these cell phone technology, this is amazing. Because I remember back in the days when we used to watch the Jetsons. I used to tell people like, damn, man, them motherfuckers got televisions on their damn phones. Remember back in the days, the Jetsons could be talking on their phone and talking to people like that? And everything that the Jetsons and them was doing, we doing. Oh, I get all that shit, Grizz. I get all that shit, Grizz. I get all the pay-per-view channels. I'm talking about I get pay-per-view channels for for wrestling, pay-per-view channels for karate, pay-per-view channels for race car driving, for derby driving. Anything that's on pay-per-view, I'm gonna see it. Anything that's on pay-per-view, I'm gonna see it. I even get the new URL TV, the battle rap. I even get that. Super said the Fire Stick is better, but I seen two guys up here with their own devices. They were selling out in the open, and they was getting every single channel while all the known brands only had certain ones for years. I got everything. I got all the HBOs, all the Showtimes, all the Cinemaxes, all the FXs, the movie channels, all the PlayStation, all the Disney channels, all the HBOs, all the BETs. You name it, I got it. And I got something called the 24-hour section. Alphabetically ordered from A to Z. So whatever the show started with from A to Z, more than likely, like I got Punky Brewster, The Love Boat, All in the Family, Alice, Different Strokes, Good Times, Sanford and Son, Webster, Gilligan's Island, Hong Kong Phooey, Pawn Brokers Extreme, ATL, Power. Yeah, I got so much damn channels, man. That shit is crazy. A Different Strokes, The Cosby Show, The Land of the Lost, The Incredible Hulk, Kojak, Starsky and Hutch, Chips. All the shit we was watching when we was young, I got them on my 24/7 channel. Get Smart, The Benny Hill Show, The Muppets, The A-Team, all that shit I got. Super sad, but theirs was able to turn into a TV into a smart TV. So if you had CRTV, big black TV, it would work. It wasn't a stick, it was a box. Yeah, the next time you do that shit, I'm gonna time your ass out again for 10 seconds. You know, Super be trying to fuck with me. You know, Super be fucking with me. You see what he said? CRTV, that means it's a big back TV. This dude here is crazy. Oh, that's a fact. I love the Muppets. Benny Hill, too. Benny Hill was one, I'm telling you, The Love Boat, Different Strokes, Sanford and Son, Good Times, One Day at a Time, Fame, Knight Rider, Magnum PI, Power, Beretta, The Incredible Hulk, what was the name of that shit? With Lawrence Fishburne when he played that shit in Harlem, the Bumpy Johnson shit. The Sopranos, Sons of Anarchy, the Dukes of Hazards, just the good old boys. Wouldn't change if they could. Beats all you ever saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Making a way, the only way they know how. That was one of my hardest songs, y'all. If y'all listen to the words in the Dukes of Hazards, making their way. Yo, that's one of the hardest fucking songs ever on TV. Just the good old boys. Wouldn't change if they could. Robbing the system like a true modern day Robin Hood. Yeah! You couldn't fuck with that shit. You put that shit on a rap beat, that shit is fire. Making their way. That was my part right there. Making their way. The only way they know how. He said the Wayne and Show, Wayne and Jadis. Yo, I swear to God, you know how I found out? You know why I found out they was rapists? Because my grandfather said that fucking Dixie flag on the side of that General Lee. Them was moonshiners that was growing Racist moonshiners making their way the only way they know how. Come on, man. The mechanic name was Bubba. The sheriff name was Boss Hog, Roscoe, Pete Coltrane, Enoch. I got you, bro. That ain't nothing super. That was my part, though, when he said, making their way the only way they know how. Whoever hit that part right there, making their way. That was my shit right there. Just making a little bit more than the law allows. Said just a good old boys. They wouldn't change if they could. Robbing the system like a true modern day Robin Hood. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit. Word up. Motherfucking All in the Family. No, Married with Children. I was a Married with Children fan too. That nigga Ralph was crazy. Let me know when you're ready, bro. You got my number, brother. You see what Tribe said? Shout out to Tribe. He said, just because of their cousin, Daisy Duke, you notice they took her name, and because she wore a pair of shorts that was really, really short, they turned them into Daisy Dukes. Ain't that some shit? Remember that back in the days when everybody was saying, yo, she got them Daisy Dukes on? Yo, yak, yo, 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 yo. Y'all didn't even know that was a gangster song. Tell him, yak. Tell him that Dukes of Hazzard, he said, making their way the only way they know how. Just taking a little bit more than the law allows. That's like a nigga in the street hustling. Making their way, the only way they know how. Niggas standing outside on the block getting that money. Pharmaceutical distribution, hustling, robbing. Just taking a little bit more than the law would allow. Like without paying taxes. Just taking a little bit. Y'all ain't, that's a gangster song. Making our way the only way they know how. Just making a little bit more than the law allowed. And their grandfather, that nigga made moonshine. Moonshine. The Honeymooners, straight Brooklyn. A lot of people didn't even know that. Ralph and Alice lived in Brooklyn on top of a Chinese restaurant. A lot of people ain't even catch that shit. You see what Yak said? Them was G lyrics, man. Just the good old boys. They wouldn't change if they could. Robbing the system like a true modern day Robin Hood. That's some deep shit. Like, think about that whole song, man. Robin Hood, robbing from the rich, giving to the poor. We grew up with that goddamn Dixie flag on our mind. The Dukes of Hazzard's coming on. Daisy Dukes, Uncle Jesse, and Uncle Jesse was a hustler. That's a fact. Just like All in the Family. A lot of people don't even know that was Rockaway Parkway between Avenue M and N. Right down the block from Seaview Projects. That was Rockaway Parkway. That was Canarsie. Straight hustling. He said a remake they casted by baby Jessica Simpson as Daisy. I never seen the Dukes of Hazzard. The remake. I ain't gonna front. I would watch that because I grew up with that shit. Word up. That's a fact. We need to do a motherfucking show one night on the great TV shows, because the TV shows we had back in the days and the TV shows now. Remember that shit back in the days? Hunter. Remember that shit? Hunter. The Nancy Drew Mysteries. Murder, She Wrote. Matlock, In the Heat of the Night. In the heat of the night. When you let your troubles find a way. That's some gangster shit. Y'all don't know nothing about no Heat of the Night. Laverne and Shirley, that was fire too, Grizz. That's a fact. Laverne and Shirley was fire too. That's a fact. They was working in the soda factory. Laverne and Shirley. Motherfucking Happy Days, nigga. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, a rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, a rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, a rock. We're gonna rock. That was my shit, man. Especially when that guitar part came on. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit, man. That was before y'all time, man. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, a rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, a rock. I stopped fucking with motherfucking Happy Days, though. When Pinky Barbarino came and she broke the Fawn's heart, I ain't like that shit no more, man. Word up. Remember the Fawns? He was supposed to be a player. He was supposed to be a pimp. You used to see Fawns walking around with the baddest of chicks. They always wanted to be around him and his motorcycle. That nigga bumped the goddamn radio and the shit started playing music. Hey, telling niggas to meet him in his office, baby. The bathroom. The fucking Fawns. Henry Winkler, baby. Y'all don't know nothing about no Henry Winkler tribe. But when Pinky Barbarino came, remember that? It was supposed to be a derby race. And she had on all pink. She broke the motherfucking Fawn's heart. I ain't fuck with Happy Days after that. I ain't gonna front. That shit hit me different, man. That shit hit me different, man. Welcome back, Carter. You see what that shit said? Welcome to the largest city in the world, Brooklyn, nigga. Arthur Fonzarelli, that's his name. She said, hey, yo, I did a choreography on that song in the 6th grade with the whole rock and roll moves. Mimi say, yo, check this out. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, a rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, a rock. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit, man. That's before y'all time. They ain't got no shit like that on TV now. Everything on TV is niggas getting high, niggas getting killed, and niggas going to jail. If you notice the TV shows back in the days, it just had a different message. Like a real different message as opposed to the TV shows now. You don't really see too many shows now today with families together. You might see a TV show with a mother raising a kid or a father's, but you don't see too much of that togetherness no more. That was my shit too, Grizz the Love Boat. Coolest motherfucking bartender in the world, Isaac, man. Word up, coolest bartender in the world was Isaac, man. And the sad part about it is the second coolest nigga on TV came from Starsky and Hutch. His name was Huggy Bear, and he was a snitch. Ain't that some shit? Everybody came up liking Huggy Bear, and that nigga was a rat. Did y'all catch that till I just said that? Did y'all really check and pay attention to the fact that Huggy Bear off of Starsky and Hutch was a fucking rat? Fantasy Island was fire too. What was his name? Ricardo Montalban and Tattoo. Word up. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all remember that shit called Grizzly Adams? I wanted to be just like Grizzly Adams, y'all. I said that had to be the coolest shit in the world. Motherfucker got a cabin on the top of a motherfucking mountain, and his best friend is a goddamn bear. Damn, now I remember that shit sound familiar, man. Blame it on the reefer. Cell Block H with Frankie Late Night Channel. I don't know why I remember that shit and I just can't remember it. Facts of life. Huggy Bear was a goddamn informant, yak. He was a goddamn snitch. BJ and the Bear, another classic. Another classic. Riding around with a chimpanzee, nigga, driving a truck. Ain't that something? With a CDL. All you needed was a CDL and you could get a chimpanzee. The shows they got on TV today, I mean, can you tell me any good shows today besides Power? 50 Cent to me got the motherfucking TV locks right now. 50 Cent has the game locked right now for years. Ever since he came out with Power, the original Power, then he dropped the part 2, Tyreek. Then part 3, Kanan. Then part 4, Tommy. Then the nigga comes out with BMF. Yo, that nigga crazy. Y'all don't even understand that. 50 Cent is a genius. Tribe said, I dream of Genie was an insult to the class of men who would squander away the opportunity. Y'all remember The Greatest American Hero? Y'all remember the first cross-dressing couple on TV, them niggas that was on that show called Bosom Buddies? He said, let me ask you something, Dice. Which Wonder Woman looked better, the first one or the new one? Linda Carter. I got to go with Linda Carter. That's a fact. I got to go with Linda Carter, the first Wonder Woman. But see, the lady from the $6 Million Man, she was more beautiful to me than Lyndon Carter. The chick from the $6 Million Woman, I mean. Remember they had the $6 Million Man and then they made the $6 Million Woman? She was beautiful when I was younger. Yeah, the first Wonder Woman, yeah. But if you go back and watch the $6 Million Woman, no, the Bionic Woman, holy smokes, Batman. The Bionic Woman, she was beautiful. Different Strokes was fire too, but everybody, that shit was cursed. If you pay attention to Different Strokes, that shit was cursed. Dana Plateau, she died, overdose of cocaine, fucking with that booger sugar and that goddamn heroin. Todd Bridges, he turned into a goddamn crackhead. Gary Coleman, he died owing money. Ain't that some shit? Kim Fields, she looked like a double cheeseburger. And I think Miss Garrett, she got abducted by goddamn aliens or something. What about the movie called Corky? What about the show called Corky? Remember they had the show with the dude, the detective that had Down syndrome? What about Doogie Howser? The youngest motherfucking doctor ever? What about Quincy Jones, MD? What about Quincy? Y'all don't know nothing about no Quincy. Like I was saying the other day, what about the Morton Downey Jr. show? What about the Morton Downey show? What about the Howard Stern show? What about the Richard Bay show? The Bionic Woman was a beast, yeah? The Bionic Woman was a beast. I used to watch Doogie Howser too. Little House on the Prairie. I was a Little House on the Prairie. That's one of my favorite shows, man. It might be my favorite show, man. Little House on the Prairie. I ain't gonna front. Fuck it. Sanford and Son, what's happening? Y'all talking about Welcome Back, Carter. What about Chico and the Man? What about Chico and the Man? Y'all know nothing about no Chico and the Man, man. Chico and the Man was the Puerto Rican version of Sanford and Son. Am I lying? Am I lying? Greg said Lori Ingalls was my favorite, Dice. Yeah, that nigga said, don't do the time, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Oh, yeah. In the line of the sparrow. That's that Beretta shit. They don't know nothing about no Chico and the Man, son. Super said, I will take down old ass Linda Carter or any old broad that looks like that right now still. Mr. Makata. Yo, but let me explain something to you. You know who is still a very attractive woman? And she about 70. Right about now, Pam Grier. I am not going to front. Pam Grier is still a beautiful woman. She put on a lot of weight. She's got put on weight over the years. but she's still a beautiful woman. They got a TV show out. I don't know if y'all seen the show called Them, about the black family that moved into the white family last year, like white neighborhood in the 60s or whatever, and it turned into like some horror shit. They got a season 2 to that shit right now. Holy smokes. Pam Grier is beautiful. Word up. Pam Grier is beautiful. I ain't gonna front. That's a fact. I think she was most attractive to me when she was younger and she had an afro. A natural blowout afro. That was just beautiful. When she was Coffee. When she played Coffee and shit like that. Foxy Brown and shit like that. Word up. Facts of life. He said you had the cartoons came on at 8 o'clock. We turn the lights out, jump right in the bed. It's over. Nerd said Foxy Brown was fine. Yes, Pam Grier is still beautiful. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. What about Whoopi Goldberg? How y'all feeling about Whoopi? Is Whoopi beautiful? Don't act like y'all can't hear me. To the fellas in here, is Whoopi Goldberg beautiful? Whoopi Goldberg, she's so ugly, she beautiful. Ain't that some shit? She got an ugly beauty to her. Am I bugging the fuck out? My man said Captain Caveman and his son. I ain't gonna front though. Whoopi Goldberg, she like Oprah Winfrey. She like a ugly pretty. Because Oprah Winfrey, she like a construction worker named Derek. Facts. Facts. He said, yo, I actually thought Whoopi was decent when she was young, but even though she ain't pretty, she's not as bad as everyone making it sound. There's work. That's a fact. Like, I don't know. To me, Whoopi Goldberg is that, she's like that Mona Lisa pretty. Because Mona Lisa's ugly as a motherfucker. The original picture of Mona Lisa is supposed to be the picture. That's some ugly shit. But I guess there's a beauty to it because the picture is priceless. Because Whoopi Goldberg looked like a coal mechanic. She looked like a mechanic, y'all. Like she looked like she could change the transmission in like about 3-4 hours. Word up. He said that's that Hanna-Barbera caveman. That caveman, that Hanna-Barbera, baby. The worst one is Leslie Jones. If she come to your bedroom and open that blouse, your balls gonna jump right back up in your body and get stuck. That nigga super needs a check. Word up. Yo, Egypt is laying right here on the floor, right? This dog really is crazy. Word up. The dog just don't care, man. The dog said, fuck it. She said, as long as you ain't screaming dice, I ain't going to get upset. I felt so bad earlier, y'all. I'm sitting there like this watching the Knicks game. And when they tied up that 3-point, I just jumped up and screamed, yeah! Yeah, that's my word. She just jumped up barking. I said, God damn. Yo, Grizz, how you think we doing it with the Knicks? What do you think the Knicks doing this year, Grizz? I say if we get past Denver, I say we're going to get past Denver. Ain't no if. I say we getting past Denver. I ain't worried about Indiana. We going to run through them like bad greens. Word up. But I swear to God, I want to know why Puffy ain't go to jail yet. Why has not Puff Daddy been arrested yet? Yo, this nigga super. Listen to this, y'all. He said her mother used to try to sneak her in the daycare and out as fast as possible so people ain't know they was related. Yo, this dude is crazy. He missing his calling. He's supposed to be on somebody's stage making somebody laugh. That's a fact. New York all the way. If y'all don't understand that by now, it seemed like we was having a little bad couple of years when it came to that first round. But you know what? We got it this time. We got it this time. See, what I got upset about the Knicks is we was up like 38 to 19 or something like that. Shit is sad. Miss Mimi, I want you to tell me something. Who is taking the champ? You going with the Knicks this year? Are you going with the Knicks this year? He said, who's the best one in Charlie's Angels? Farrah Fawcett. The original one? Farrah Fawcett. Mm-hmm. That's a cold-blooded fact, Jack. Farrah Fawcett. Mm-hmm. That's just like Three's Company. Who was the baddest one on Three's Company? Shaboo-daboo-dee-doo. Ain't that some shit? I still never really understood Three's Company. Was Jack gay or bisexual? Because for a nigga that always was going on a date with somebody, right? Why he ain't never try to sleep with Jan or Chrissy? Jan looked like she was gay. I ain't never seen a dude come holler at Jan that I can remember. She looked like a straight up stud. And Chrissy was as dumb as a bottle of mayonnaise without a cap on it. Chrissy and Janet. She said, I'm not huge on following games, Dice. I got too much shit to accomplish. We only got the Raptors up here. I knew that was going to come in. The Raptors, you know what? The Raptors is going to probably do better next year. I don't know if they get into the playoffs, but they'll probably do better. And she was like, Dice, we only got fucking the Raptors up here. You know they're not playing. Super said, made me going with the Toronto Raptors. Oh, yeah, Mr. Roper, that was a gangster. Y'all fail to realize. Y'all got to pay attention. Mr. Roper, he owned that whole complex, man. Mr. Roper's the one that had that money. That was his spot they were staying at on the beach. That was, he had beach house estates. He had a beach house estate, beach house front. That was a beachfront house estate in the 70s. Shabby-dabby-dee-doo. Yo, Super says she's going with the Maple Leafs. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like Mimi, you might have to write somebody who is coming up with the designs for these logos. The Toronto Raptors, who decides to get a raptor? A damn dinosaur as a logo. That's for kids. And then when it comes to the hockey team, they couldn't think of nothing else but a leaf. I think you need to make a call up there, Miss Mimi. More Community was fired too. Straight up alien. They made a joke out of an alien. Ain't that some shit? You notice they've been doing that sublimity for years. They've been doing that since the Flintstones. I can remember them introducing secretly right in front of our eyes to alien interaction from Gazoo, from the Flintstones. Remember that? The little green dude with the big ass motherfucking head. Remember I did a show on that. The same show, and I was asking, do aliens exist? It's still up on the catalog. Word up. Cold-blooded fact. Motherfucking alien since the Flintstones, y'all. I always talk about aliens because I just got a funny feeling, man. It's going to be some funny shit. Motherfuckers going to be, one day we're going to look on YouTube. It's going to be about 40 of them. Y'all notice they just said it was a bunch of aliens that surrounded a mall a couple of months ago. And they said all the electricity went off. All the electricity in the nearest airport went off. And they had pictures, allegedly, of people trying to take pictures and videos of these aliens they said that was up to 7 feet tall at that mall. Yo, Jeezy, what up, bro? We got that. See? Jeezy must have been outside celebrating them Knicks. We did it tonight. We did it tonight. Shout out to Jeezy. Them Knicks, we did it tonight. Them Knicks did it. Word up. This goes out to the Philadelphia 76ers and their fans. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. No more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. In the words of the late, great Ray Charles. Y'all got to be crazy. If y'all didn't see that Knick, if you didn't see that Knick game tonight, shame on you. But at least you can go check the shit out on YouTube. Oh man, Net Stars, I see you up, beloved. What's happening, brother? I hope you're appreciating that Knicks win tonight. I hope you're appreciating that Knicks win. Yo, nerd. I hope you're appreciating that Knicks win tonight, nerd. Don't do that to me. It's been a long, long time coming, and I know the Knicks gonna win. Oh, yes, they is. Toronto is coming out with a new basketball team called the Goose Feathers. Yo, that nigga needs a check. Yeah, he need a check. He need a check. He need a check. He need a check. Watch Mimi curse your ass out for that goose feather shit. Ain't no damn goose feathers. Yo, Mimi, they talking about they're going to have a basketball team called the Goose Feathers. You know what I'm doing, Stars? Just sitting up chilling like a villain. Chilling like a cold-blooded villain. About to give me something to drink. Let y'all get into this before I go ahead and blink.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Yo, this dude super said. She said that shit don't move me. Laugh out loud. Super said that she can't laugh at a joke. She's not a black woman. Shaking my head. Yo, Super is really. I think Super the craziest person on YouTube. Seriously. Hands down. Hands down. Not the most insane, because there's some insane motherfuckers, but Super's crazy. Super's crazy. Buddy loyal. Buddy crazy. You know who Super remind me of? You know that friend in the hood that'll kill anybody, but he won't kill you? Yo, Dice, you want me to go kill that guy right now? Hold my cheeseburger for a second. I'll be right back. That nigga, super type of, like Ronnie or BMF, Super B done folded up his, take the aluminum foil and put him, yo, Dice, hold my cheeseburger. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yo, Dice, do me a favor, hold my cheeseburger for me. That one right there, I got him. I never liked him anyway, Dice. I've been wanted to kill him. I didn't know. That's Super, y'all. She said, I'm not a Rappers fan, and we have no other team up here, so you can call them the Chirpy. What? She said, we have no other team up here, so you can call them the Chirpy Cockatoos, and I won't defend it. Oh, shit. Yo, she only got 2 teams up there, y'all. The Maple Leafs, that's the hockey team, and the Toronto Raptors. I ain't gonna front, though. A few years back, Toronto, they took it. I knew something was funny because they kept showing Drake. Drake was standing in the front. I said, something about to go down. Word up. No, you good, Mimi. You in there. She said, I hate hockey. She said, I hate that shit. She said, Dice, I fucking can't stand it. I hate it. All they fucking do is skate and fight. I ain't gonna front. When I used to watch hockey, that's when Gretzky was playing for New York. That nigga Gretzky, all jokes aside, I never liked hockey because it seemed like the referee just let y'all fight. Like, fuck it. If y'all gonna fight, nobody better not jump in. Nobody better not break that shit up. I'm talking about, and when I seen that show called The Mighty Ducks, I said, yo, you have to be trained to fight on ice? Yo, I don't know if y'all ever seen that shit with them hockey niggas. When them niggas get to fighting, them niggas flip their helmets off and get to rocking. Bing, bang, bang, bing, bang, 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 bing. Yo, their teeth be hanging out. Them niggas be sitting on the bench like this. Yo, them hockey matches, them shits get dangerous, y'all. Them shits is really, really, I'm dead serious. Them hockey matches is dangerous. It seemed like every time if a hockey game is on, it's going to be a fight. That's just like something that's, I guess, that's just part of it. Word up, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Like, that shit is crazy, man. The crazier part is how they train each other to fight on ice. Like, why would you let people just sit up and fight like that? Why wouldn't you just break the shit up? I done seen hockey games where the commentator said, uh-oh, the mask is off. You know what that means. Like they encouraging that shit or something like that. Word up. He said they should suck up to the Bruins. Word up. Like, that's one thing I can never understand with hockey, but I ain't gonna front. Now, if you can see them playing hockey without a fight, that's why I love watching soccer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love watching soccer, y'all. That soccer shit, I love watching soccer. Hockey and soccer. Don't get it twisted. The way they get busy, like Gretzky, that nigga used to seem like he was dribbling a basketball with that hockey stick and that puck, man. Like, I seen Gretzky go through shit like he was, like he was invisible. Word, man. Like, I seen him do some shit with that hockey stick and that puck, like, oh, shit. Word up. Miss Mimi said, see, that soccer, that's more my thing. That's more my thing of all my sports. I fuck with that soccer. That football, like they say in Jamaica. Nestor said that was the part of hockey, and they let that shit slide. Like, yeah, like, man, I never understood that shit, my nigga. I never understood that, my guy. Like you see how intense them fights get. And they just sit there and wait. Like they just sit there and wait. I said, what the fuck? And it seemed like it's instigated. It seemed like it's instigated. Then they put you in a timeout, for a minute or two, the penalty box for 2 minutes or something like that. You come back out there bleeding and everything again. Nah, man. Now, I ain't gonna front, Miss Mimi. I can watch soccer, but I ain't playing that shit. I got a bad knee. And I ain't gonna front. I done seen some people get the shit kicked out of them. See, that's the dangerous part about hockey now. Excuse me, about soccer. If you get kicked in your leg with one of them shin guards, that shit could break your fucking leg. Yeah. That shit could break your leg. That shit could fuck you up bad. Some of the Jamaican dudes I know, they used to play soccer in the park. Shout out to Barry and them from the Gully Man crew. They used to play park in St. John's, play soccer every Sunday at St. John's Park in the summertime. When I say that shit was real, that shit was real. Word up. Super, can I ask you a question? And you got a minute to answer this question. He said, I knew Mimi was a soccer player. I could tell by her pic that she wear her socks all the way up to her knees. It had to be a soccer or lacrosse. Now, if you tell me, now you about to get time to fuck out. What even made you? I gotta time you out for that. You gotta get 10 seconds. I gotta give you 10 seconds. I gotta give you 10 seconds. What? Now, first of all, you got me feeling like I'm slow, Super, because I couldn't tell that she got no high socks by her picture. So let me ask you something. How do you tell that shit? How did you just look at Miss Mimi and say that she had high socks or she played lacrosse? Talk to me about this, brother. Talk to me the fuck about this shit, man. Because I noticed that you said you don't really be fucking with the sisters like that unless they have some sense. I understand. You're not prejudiced or nothing like that, but you got a little razzle-dazzle and a connection to the Caucasian persuasion. So let me ask you something, my dude. Can you tell me, is this something that you developed over time? How did you look at her picture and say that she wears socks up to her knees? Talk to me about this, because now I'm going to look at her picture. I got to look at her picture right now. Okay, I'm going to a picture. Go to the channel. Go to the picture. I'm looking at Miss Mimi's picture right now, and I can tell a happy person, a beautiful person, a great glow. I don't see her. I can't tell what kind of socks she wears. Let's see if I can look at this picture again. Super, how the fuck do you know she wears socks that's long, Super? See, you got me so nosy right now. I'm wondering if she really does have socks up to her knees, because Super, how you do that? How you do that? This nigga says, Mimi, exactly, it's the ponytail. Oh, she said it first. My fault. Well, see, let me tell you something. Y'all both got me. I'm ready to take 10 seconds for that. Because I know a lot of chicks with ponytails, and I couldn't tell y'all if they wore high socks or not. So Super is definitely from another planet. I know a bunch of chicks with ponytails when I was younger. I know a couple of chicks with ponytails right now, and I would never think, yo, do you wear socks up to your knees? Yo, you have a talent, brother, that you need to be getting paid for. My man can look at a picture, head picture, she got long socks to her knees, Dice. It's either soccer or lacrosse. It's either or. No doubt about it. She said, well, technically, the leg pad protector should be covered, and they go right under the kneecap. Laugh out loud. He said, the high sock thing is something a lot of white girls who play sports be doing. Laugh out loud. She said, I did. So is every other girl. So she said, so is every other girl in my team. Blurred said, especially volleyball. KD, I see you in the building. Salute. KD, you came at a great time because this dude Super over here, he has some type of telepathic powers. He looked at the picture of Mrs. Mimi, right? And said he can tell just because she had a ponytail on that she wore long socks. That's gangster. See, I'm so honored that see, if you got a power like that, brother, I'm glad we friends. You know what I'm saying? See, you can maybe that's how he be forewarning me with certain stuff, y'all. I thought that I was tuned into my third eye, but let me tell you something. If he can look at a picture and go, yeah, that's long socks. I bet she wear long socks. Yo, Dice, ask if she got long socks on right now. Yo, Dice, I bet you everything I got right now, she got a pair of socks. They're white, and they go up to her knees. I swear he do. Word up. That's a fact. Something very, you know what? That's enough for me to go to sleep. See right there, that was the icing on the cake. That was the icing on the cake. The Knicks won tonight. The Knicks won tonight. 100 and what? 113 to 115, if I'm not mistaken. We had a great show. My man Super popped up and told me that he has another super talent. He telepathically can tell you what type of shoes socks a person wear. And it's after 12 o'clock, so like they say, thank God it's Friday. I appreciate y'all for coming out and hanging out with me. That's enough for me to take Egypt outside and go get me some rest. I'm honored, Super. Thank you. Because you definitely need to holler at me. We got to get some money. We got to go hit one of these casinos. You got to tell me which casino is going to hit. You're going to have to tell me what table to bet on. We're going to have to go fuck that blackjack table up. We got to go get some motherfucking money. And in the words of myself, another day alive, another day free. I'll see y'all tomorrow because I'm about to go get me some sleep.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist with it. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?